What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So I wasn't even really gonna vlog this, but I don't know, just going through the garage. So as you guys know, I haven't been putting a lot of content out because you know, we're moving. So kind of been busy with that. So we're moving today, not everything today, but a lot of stuff. And yeah, first of all, been going through a lot of memories going through this garage and finding stuff, finding a bunch of old stuff, used stuff, and it's kind of cool. And yesterday we just did the clean culture event. We actually debuted the IB Garage brand with the tent and everything. I was gonna vlog then, but I was actually at the tent the whole time, so I didn't really get the chance to like really walk around and stuff. And but yeah, it was pretty success. Sold a decent amount of merch, and it was pretty cool. People like the new brand. People like the shirts, and I'm gonna have the shirts online for you guys ASAP. Hopefully before I put this video out, it would make the most sense. So I'll try, but I gotta take pictures of the stuff and gotta use the studio at the other house. And it's a bunch of back and forth. Like I said, we're super busy. But anyways, we're moving, and I'm gonna show you some things I found. First of all, this big old trailer here is Dave's trailer. If you guys remember, when I got Ebony painted, it got picked up in trailer by an X5 diesel. That was Dave. Dave brought the trailer off and dropped it off, and he actually let me borrow it. And now it's funny that years down the line, it wasn't intentional, but Sam, of course, she got an X5 diesel, so now it's like deja vu. So towing the same trailer with another X5 diesel. So I love a turbo diesel. If you guys remember that video, you know, his was loud and spooled and all that stuff too. And it was pretty interesting car to see. And like, that was the first time I really knew about the X5 diesels. And now we have one, so it's kind of cool. So it's like full circle. So that's pretty cool. I did move it a little bit. When you first put it over here, you put it kind of in the corner, in the back corner, and I just kind of shimmied it around. My first time ever even hooking up a trailer. First time ever using a trailer. Wasn't that confusing. Most of it's pretty straightforward. Just make sure everything's locked and tight. And I kind of asked him over text messages, make sure I did everything right too, and it seems like everything is fine. But I moved it over in the driveway, so you gotta used to turning this way and turning that way. So it's a little tricky, a little interesting, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyways, let me show you some things I found that are kind of cool. This is what I want to show you guys. Remember when I used to do Give Me Them Keys? I know I have not done it in a very, very long time. I'm sorry. I'm just busy with my own projects. Anytime I get free time, you know, I got a few of my own projects that I need to work on. I have a large to-do list, and Give Me Them Keys kind of takes a back burner, but here's my top 15 list I made like over a year ago, maybe 2 years by now. But yeah, a lot of these cars are still living. The GT3, that was cool, but at least we can see now. Some of these things on here, the S54 E36 is actually still living. It's actually still being tracked by somebody else. The GT3, Rob sold it, got another one, sold that one, got another one, sold that one, got another one. So the GT3s are all over the place. Tim's twin turbo C5 Z06. Funny story. Remember when I drove the car and I said he's been sending it and it just wouldn't blow up?
Yeah, 106,000 miles on the motor now, and I can't kill it.
Well, ironically, it blew up a week after I drove it. I don't think it's my fault. I really don't. But anyways, he's actually in the middle of rebuilding it now, and now it's going to make like 1,200. Greg, he sold his Lotus. Mernez, I think he still has his Evo. That car sold. The Civic. People were laughing in the comments saying that he wanted 10K for the car, but he actually sold it before I even posted the video. So don't want to hear it. And Johnny, he sold that car. Tay, I haven't seen that car in a long time. Nick still has his FB GTR. Haven't seen that car in a while. Blake's Turbo LS E36. He actually pulled the entire chassis and put it in an E92 now. Haas, he sold the Wraith. I still have my E93. Ray's E46 330, which is one of my favorite drives, that supercharged one. He actually, that car got parted. Not exactly parted, I'm sorry, not parted. The supercharger kit got pulled off it, and now it's actually a spec E46 car. So everything is still on the car except for the supercharger. And under there is June's M5. And June, he's been through a few cars since then. I think right now he actually has a Ferrari, so I got to go drive that Ferrari. So yeah, there's a lot of cars I want to drive. All these people like pretty much replaced everything they have. And yeah, I want to go drive some of that stuff. So it is a plan. I do really have a plan of giving them keys again. There's a lot of cars on my list that I want to drive, especially people that replaced their cars or upgraded their cars since then. So it's on my list. I don't want to not do giving them keys. I just haven't had time to do it. I do love them. Probably my favorite series, and definitely need to get back to it. So anyways, what else do I have in here? I still have over fenders in here, which I actually need to put on Roxanne, so I can actually put my rear matching front wheels, my JDM wheels, and the Ankies on, because right now I can't use it because I need to run adapters, and the adapters are basically spacers, and the spacers will not fit on stock body. So I still need to install these again when I get some time. I got some taillights over here. These are probably trash at this point. They're flat black and ugly. We got some stock E90 suspension, and this found some carbon fiber E92 M3 side skirts, so those will go on the vert. And yeah, M52 headers. There's so much random stuff in here. I'm stepping on stuff. I got a water pump. I do save a lot of random E36 stuff because obviously I have E36s, so you never know when you need some stuff. So, and that's a turbo, very, very leaky turbo that's pretty much useless, and some headlights that I don't even like. I'll probably sell them. Bunch of stuff. As far as other stuff I need to install, I just don't have time. I have coilovers for Roxanne. Some Fortune Auto coilovers. I actually have legit coilovers for this drift car now, so I can't wait to put some nice coilovers in there. I think it'll take me to the next level. I've been doing good with what I got. I got front and rear, so everything. I've been doing really good with what I got, and I can't wait to do that, because you guys know my setup. I put it in other videos. Started off max speeding rods that were already on the car, very old. The front's broke. Then I replaced them with some $100 coilovers I found on Marketplace. They were TA Technique or something like that, another cheap brand, and that's kind of been like a mix match of just suspension and I don't know. But I've been making it work, so I can't wait to put something on that's actually nice. So I think it'll really elevate me. So I'm super excited for that. Here's something else I found in the garage. This is super old school E36. I used to run it back in 2013, I believe. Just before I went cream. After I changed the car to cream, I took it off. When I got it painted back to black, and I never put it back on, and it's got me sitting in the garage, and I just found it, and it's an E36 hood bra. So I figured I'd try it on Stacy, and looks kind of cool. Kind of matches, the top with the black and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I'll look at it for a little bit, try to see if I want to keep it on there. It's kind of cool. It's very old school. That is my plan with this car, is to kind of keep it old school, because I mean, it is 90s. I already put the SSRs on there, which is really old school. So I kind of want to have an old school look, old school classic look with this car. So that is the plan, and it kind of flows with it. So I might keep it on there. I don't know. I need to clean it up. It's very, very dusty. It is leather. I need to do some leather curing. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure I can figure something out. So, but that's cool. All right, so anyways, I'm gonna get back to work so we can actually start getting this stuff to the next house. So I'm gonna finish loading. The plan today is get everything in the garage over to the next house. Well, they were keeping. We're not keeping all this stuff. A lot of this stuff is gonna be junk. A lot of stuff we're gonna sell. But to keep all the stuff that we're keeping into there, and then take it to the other house and drop it off, and then another day we'll move, the rest of the house. But starting with the garage, I think it's gonna be the easiest. Not the easiest, but the best strategy, because then we'll have the garage to store stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. I can't vlog all day, but I'll see you when I get to the next house. All right, guys, so it's been a little while. It's actually dark now, but we're starting to make some progress. It's actually starting to look empty now. So we've got a lot of stuff in the trailer. Again, this is all the stuff we're either gonna sell or throw away. So half that's junk, half that's worth some money that we don't need. But yeah, it's kind of cool seeing this thing empty again for, I want to say, the third time now. Because I remember I made 2 videos of me cleaning up the garage. The first time it was just an absolute mess. Ebony was over there in the corner by herself, and everything else it was like right after we just moved into the house, and we had no idea where to put all this stuff, so we actually just put it in the garage, and then I had to clean that whole thing out, and then the second time we decided to organize it again, and that way turn the 2-car garage into a nice, workstation. And then the third part of the garage over there is all the, to me it's junk, but Sam wants to keep all that stuff. So that was her storage unit, basically. All right, we are done for the night. All right, so not moving this thing tonight because I work in the morning, but so we're gonna actually move this car over as much as I can. And I need to hook up the X5 again and back this thing up as close to the wall as I can. That way we can try to fit all our cars, because they're kind of just out on the streets, and I'm definitely not leaving them on the streets because I want them to get hit. So let me move all this stuff. Alright guys, all the cars are actually in the driveway now. First of all, this thing has airbags. So when you hook up a trailer, the airbags activate. And look at that wheel gap. That ass is tooted up right now. This gap is huge. I'm holding a flashlight in my hand. I can put the whole flashlight in there. That's how big that gap is right now. But I think it turns off when you start driving without a trailer. But anyways, these are all the cars in the driveway now. It's tight fit. This is actually running a trailer security right now, so I put that right in front of the trailer so you can't steal it. And then I got Ebony stashed in the corner over here. How you doing, Ebony? And yeah, so this is how we're gonna do all week, because we have work in the morning. So I'm gonna be driving this car, gross, and Sam's gonna be driving the X5, and E36s will just be holding down the fort. So that is gonna do it for tonight. It is 11:05. I know my neighbors will be glad when we finally move, because every car started up except for the Mercedes was loud. So sorry guys, here's what it is. So anyways, that's gonna do it for the night. I will see you guys later. I don't think you could pick a better family car. Looks cool, sounds cool, fast, fits family, tows the trailer. Enclosed trailer. This is actually my first time ever towing a trailer. It's not that bad. Alright, so the X5 towed greatly. Actually, like I said, it's the first time ever towing, and felt perfectly fine. So X5 and diesel and trailer will actually sit over here. Our house is here. So the E90, we're actually going to take the E90 home, so I can actually take that to go get a U-Haul truck and leave the E90 in the parking lot for the U-Haul truck, and then that way, Yeah, because I don't really need that E90. That's why it's been over here. I've been driving the Mercedes. And yeah, so we're just gonna leave that there for a couple days while we unload the rest of the stuff, and then I'll unload that because that is all literally the garage. So that'll be the last thing we unload, which will be the garage. So there's no point in unloading the garage and then trying to squeeze stuff by the garage to get in the house. So this is gonna be the easiest route and pretty quiet neighborhood. So I think it'll be fine here. All right, guys, I got the truck. Just picked it up from Home Depot. They actually, I guess they have a deal with Penske now, where you just rent all the trucks through them. Because remember, Home Depot, they always have, they still have them, but they have like those big pickup trucks and the cargo trucks where you can get for like $19.95 for like 75 minutes or so. And I use that a lot, and I think that I think the availability to just go pick that up whenever you need it really like messed up rental companies. So now I think rental companies have to lower their prices on everything, because I don't remember these big old trucks, 16-foot trucks, being $30 for the day. That is super cheap. So and then 59 cents a mile. But I think we rented one a few weeks ago to move some couches. We got a new couch and then moved our old couch to the other neighborhood. So it was a few trips, and I think ultimately it ended up being like $66. So yeah, so these things are pretty affordable now. On the wig, don't worry about the wig. All right, guys, welcome today. I don't even know anymore because it all blends together. But yesterday, friends came over and helped me with all the U-Haul stuff, and thank God they did, because a lot of that stuff was really, really heavy, and there's no way me and Sam could have did that by ourselves. So, yeah, thankfully, friends helped with that. So, anyways, now all that stuff is pretty much in the house, and now it's just all about organizing the house and setting it up and trying to figure out where everything goes. But big thing here, a big win, is the goal was to make sure the garage stays empty. And as you see, the garage is now empty. And we did that because that's why I loaded everything in the garage in a separate trailer, because I knew I'd unload that last. Now at the house, there is a few more things. We have our clothes, our computer desk, and computers, and mattresses. That's all we have at the other house. And so that'd be pretty easy to bring over one more time, but we probably won't do that for another few weeks. But in the meantime, garage is empty. There is stuff in this garage over here. This back hidden garage, I guess you can call it. So there's a lot of stuff over here, but we're not going to leave it there. Definitely not going to leave it there, because that's usually what happens when people move. They put stuff in the garage and then they just don't touch it and then forget about it, and then it sits there for years. So we're going to be moving this stuff very, very soon, like within a week or two. We're just trying to figure out where everything's going. Two of those things need to be refinished a different color, and then we'll bring it in the house, but we have room to do it. But as far as this, I'm going to unload my garage, get it all set up, and if everything goes right, then we'll have 2 cars in here and 1 car in there, and we'll actually have driveway space, so that's important. I haven't figured out what car's going to go in the garage yet. M3 never gets driven. I'm gonna try to leave it outside so I actually drive it. It'd probably be Ebony for sure in the garage, and then maybe Roxanne in that one, because I only use Roxanne when I do events, and I don't remember what else I have, but I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But let's go ahead and start unloading this garage and setting this up. All right, guys, the trailer is finally unloaded with everything except set of wheels and exhaust. So I just haven't picked a place to put them yet. Garage isn't set up perfectly yet, but everything is unloaded. I'll give you a quick little tour and where I got everything. Again, it's not perfect, but just have a quick little look around. All right, well, here's one of my tire racks. Just got this off Amazon a long time ago. It's always been in the garage. And then I got the ones that actually sit on the wall too. I actually get, those are still on the wall at the old house. I'll probably put them up here or maybe a little bit over here. Kind of want to save some room because I want to do some flags and stuff like that and put like posters up. I don't know. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, these are my RPF ones, my chrome RPF ones, the ones I got powder coated. So eventually I get to throw those on there. These are the other work airlines that go on the rear of Roxanne, but I got to do the over fenders first. Over fenders are up there. As far as the tools, the toolboxes, I put them in the front this time. Made the mistake last time I had in the other garage. I had all my tools against on the side of the wall. You know, it's kind of stupid because every time I needed to work on the car, you know, I had the car facing this way and I always had to walk way over here to get tools, and the way over here, it's better to just like turn around and have the tools right there. So hopefully that makes it a little bit more efficient. Again, that's all stuff that's going to be messed with later, so not worried about that. My my workbench for now. I do want to get a bigger workbench. If we clean this out, I'm gonna try to get a workbench that goes across the back wall, and I could put some more heavy duty stuff, because there's some other stuff I want to try to work on myself, but we'll discuss that later. This is all kind of a jumbled mess right now. Everything's in bins. It's not completely organized. I put them in bins to move it, and then I actually had it more organized before. These are all my power tools. Bucket of bolts that always come in handy. I've used that bucket of bolts so many times. Bunch of random E36 stuff. There's my old wastegate CX Racing. They kind of took a crap on me, but got a bunch of random but useful E36 stuff that I always use. And here's another box full of E36 stuff that I always use. And can never have too many E36 stuff. Can also never have too many E36. So these are some camber arms that I didn't do anything with. Max Speeding Rods sent me those with the coilovers, and I don't know where to put them. So they're just kind of chilling right now. This is some random intakes, wires. I hate wiring, but yeah. Bridgemoto shoulder harness strap things. I actually have a harness bar that I bought probably like 2 years ago, and it's kind of been up here just chilling. I'll probably buy another one because this is all dusty. Unless I try to paint it, I don't know. Maybe get it powder coated. I don't know, but we'll see. Get that installed eventually. Here is my cut ring head gasket that I bought and still have not installed. So I'll use it on one of these cars one of these days. This is a cool skateboard, United skateboard. It was hanging up and it kind of fell. It was actually hanging up over that, and then it fell, and it's been behind it in my old garage for like a while. I was wondering where it went. I didn't realize it fell. So as you can see, it got scratches on it. Also, I want to make my own skateboards. So I'm going to trying to look up a place to make my own skateboards. I can get like an Ebony skateboard, a Roxanne skateboard. Speaking of Roxanne, here's the coilovers that are going on Roxanne next. Some Bilstein shocks. I think I have Ibex springs at the other house. I could probably bring those. I might keep those or sell them. I haven't decided yet. These, I've had these for a while. Nobody knows about them. These are probably my first time ever showing them on camera. But yeah, I had them for a while. They've been in the back of Ebony, and I kept forgetting to do anything with them. I'll probably put them on the blue car. Fluids, cleaning products, one random headlight. I don't know where the other one is. And trophies. I got a bunch of car trophies in here. Best fitment. Random. Yeah, it's a mess in here. It's a mess. This is the only trophy I really like, honestly. I'm proud of some of those trophies, don't get me wrong. I think it's a static award I got at Stance Nation, probably one of my favorites. But this trophy just like looks the coolest. Like, that was a car show trophy for Ebony, and I don't know. It was a local car show. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was pretty cool. So anyways, that is a quick, oh, this one too. I take pride in this one also. This is a Best Interior Award, and they stitched it. It was like I don't remember where I got it. No Regrets, 5th annual. This was a long time ago. This was right after I did the interior on Ebony. And I took it to the first car show, and won an award for best interior, so that's cool. This, this is a cabin air filter. This I bought 10 years ago. Yes, 10 years ago. Stephen Miller, you told me to get a cabin air filter for Ebony 10 years ago. I bought it, I just never installed it. So we'll do that in the video because that thing is going to look disgusting because I have never changed the cabin air filter and I didn't even think about that till I happened to find it in the garage. So I'll try to get that changed out soon because it's probably a fire risk at this point. So anyways, that's going to do it. This is my engine hoist and engine stand. Right now they're on this side. When we clear out that side, I'll probably put that stuff over there because I don't plan on using it. If I do use it, it's typically in a situation where I don't want to use it. So it's I haven't used it in a couple years, so I kind of want to stash it in the back. It doesn't need to really be in my way. And yeah, I found this cool poster. I forgot about this R34 poster. This is pretty dope. And yeah, but anyways, I think I'm gonna do it for this video, guys. There's a lot of moving. We're still not done, like I said, but for the most part, we are 70-80% moved into the new house, which is kind of cool. So when we get everything set up, especially when the kids get all their computers and everything set up, then I'll do like a full house tour because I want to do some cool stuff in the basement I'm still working on, but that'll probably be in a few weeks. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Just want to update you guys and let you know what's going on. Why there hasn't been any content, well, I'm busy, as you can see. So anyways, deuces, guys. See you in the next one. It's been so long, that's not even the order I go in. I don't remember my order. Bye. See you later. Thanks for watching. Deuces. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.